All right, wonderful mathematicians. I've gotten a couple questions about your independent practice. So I wanted to make sure that everyone was understanding, and I'm going to give you a little extra explanation in case you need it, especially for those last couple of questions. So I'm going to do two different examples that will kind of hopefully look like some of the questions on your worksheet that you've been working on. So for the first one, this is kind of a review, but if I have an item I want to buy and it costs $10, and I know I'm going to pay 8% in sales tax. Okay, I need to find what is that amount. So I'm going to take my $10 and multiply it by 0.08, which, remember, this is my little thinking. That's 8% as a decimal. When I multiply this, my calculator will tell me that I paid 80 cents in tax. Now I need to add that back in to find out what my total is. So the item was $10, the tax was 80 cents. So then I'm going to find my grand total, $10 plus my 80 cents. So I pay $10.80. So that's my item with my sales tax. If we were talking about leaving a tip at a restaurant, we could calculate it the same way. Now, the other thing you're going to see on your practice is sometimes you're not given the percent, and that's what you have to find. So let's say I am buying something that costs $20. When I go to pay, I know that the total that the cashier tells me is $21.20. I now have to work backwards to figure out what was that percent of sales tax that I paid. So I'm going to set it up the same way. So I'm going to say, okay, my item was $20. I need to multiply that by I'm going to write the word tax here for a minute because it's going to hold the place of where I'll put that tax. And I know when I do that, my total will be $21.20. Now, a number times another number is going to give me this product. To work backwards, first, I want to see how much did my total increase by. So I want to start by doing subtraction. So I'm going to take my total here, and I'm going to, so my $21.20, and I'm going to subtract the $20 I knew I was paying for that item. That means that I paid $1.20 in sales tax. So I'm actually going to switch this because my sales tax amount was just that $1.20. Now, what I'm going to do, so think about what you know about like fact families. If I had 3 times 4 equals 12, I could do 12 divided by 3 equals 4, right? That's how multiplication and division are related to each other. So in this case, if I want to know just the amount of the tax, I'm going to take $1.20 and I'm going to divide it by my $20. Does that make sense how I'm working backwards here? When I do 1.20 divided by 20, I will get 0.06. That's my decimal version. To turn it into a percent, I have to multiply it by 100. So I find out that my percent of sales tax is 6%. The other way you could do this same thing, so I'm going to take this away for a minute. Take this away. This time, I'm going to leave that $21.20 there. If I do it this way, I can find here my $21.20. Same idea. I'm going to divide it by that 20 for the item. When I divide this, I will get 1.06. 100% is represented by the number 1 whole. So when you think about it, if I multiply this by 100, I would get 106.5. That's telling me that my price was increased by 106%. Well, the 100% is what I already paid here. So that means that tax is the extra 6% on here. So there's a couple different ways we can think about this, and we will continue working on this in class over the next few days. I'm hoping this helps to clear it up, but if not, keep asking great questions and we will continue practicing this.